Booby snacks.
Welcome back. So, as we rejoin everyone, they are taken upstairs once more into William's private chamber. And he begins to draw a circle on the floor, just in front of one of the rooms. He says, "Lay her in there, please."
I would do so, assuming I'm probably willing and carrying her.
Probably.
Unless Conrad wants to.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I am in full plate.
I can help.
I'm currently covered in blood.
Oh, yeah, right. You're injured. No one healed you.
Yeah,
To be fair, so
I'll help
she-
you, Nidna.
but it's mostly not hers.
We can drag her over.
No, I'll carry her. Got decent strength. Yeah, I've got 15 strength. I can carry her.
Alright. Is this a safe room to cast things in?
He says, "No,
Oh, okay.
it's impossible for me to cast anything in here. Really? The entire house is warded to keep me from trying to take over the world. Or at least a attempt."
Sprocket squints and looks at him.
He goes, "Give me an insight check."
Insight. 15.
You're obviously lying. Not even putting effort into it. Like saying it for a reason, for some reason that he's supposed to say it, but at this point he's not even putting on the act. What do you want? So, that's it. You says, he looks at you and winks and he goes, "This help." And he draws from in his sleeve a small medallion. It's azure blue, leaf shaped, lightly leaf shaped. It's wrapped in a bronze wire that is covered in a green patina. And he says, "One moment." He scrapes out the circle. He says, "I'll need to get this ready. By any chance, are the Von Hexes are probably doing something similar downstairs, or..." Taps the floor twice. But meanwhile, tell me, you had nothing to do with this, did you? And
Is he
before
pointing
you
at me?
answer, yes.
Okay.
Before you answer, I will need a charisma save from you.
Charisma save, huh?
Yep.
That's a big old +8 on that roll.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh god, I just got casted on. How's a 27 do?
That passes. You feel something.
Sprocket just offhand coughs, pretty much just like what I did. And no, why? God, no. I'm trying to become a noble, not kill people.
Make a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage since I'm telling the truth?
No, that's what a persuasion check is.
Fair. 16.
I will say he nods and says, well, you've plenty of reasons to lie, or could. And he pulls out a small glass and pours himself some rosé. Now you see why I bought this. And he shakily drinks and he says, well, that's not the king's doing. Not his typical way.
So is there
Oh,
a
she
game
started
between you and the king trying to kill each other?
Oh, it's a tradition. How my family delays the sentence. I'll tell you all later. And he points to Conrad. He says, neither you nor anyone else in your group had anything to do with this, right?
Of course not.
Do you know anything about this? I will also need a charisma save from you.
I hate you.
Can I see what spell he's casting?
Give me an Arcana check.
Much rather roll persuasion than give you a charisma save.
Oh, that's a natural one.
I don't care.
I rolled a 2.
Your head.
You fail. You speak plainly, and everything comes out. He goes, all right. Well, either he speaks the truth or he doesn't know it. He goes, you noble Dragonborn, whom I respect utterly. You've no knowledge of what happened here, do you? Also charisma save? In fact, charisma save from everyone.
Do I need to remake one or?
No.
Okay.
You
Are we
passed.
standing in this circle?
Not exactly.
No, but I know what spell this is.
Is it Zone of Truth?
Of course.
Yeah, in character, I don't know that because I absolutely floundered
Your
my Arcana
one
roll.
is
I just
hilarious.
read the description, and in character, I would know that.
I think if you can cast the spell, you can instantly know if the spell is being cast. I don't know that for sure.
And that's what an Arcana check is.
Oh,
like,
well,
that's
that's
No,
but-
with Zone of Truth, you know it's cast on you.
You know it's that you've been cast on, not necessarily what it does.
But it
Not
didn't affect me,
Until
so
you
I
try to
didn't.
lie in a zone of truth.
Oh, right.
An infected creature is aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions.
Yes.
But wouldn't that mean that they're aware that they shouldn't answer if they intend
No.
to lie?
Means you're aware you've
No,
been
they just
cast on,
literally
and if you're
can't lie, not have to tell the truth.
Right.
So you'd figure it out the instant you tried to lie.
I got an 8.
Also a fail. He says,
I got a 15.
Hey.
Damn, now I have to look up his save. Damn you! Why couldn't yours be wildly all over the place like everyone else?
27.
So, chat, how you doing? You wanna give any of these guys an automatic 20 at any point? Just remind them that they can ask for that.
Would have been helpful if we actually had to go through with that combat.
That was amazeballs. I should have, in hindsight, is that a touch spell?
Yes.
Okay, well, I won't bother with it, but I probably should have had you make an attack roll. 2 touch. It's
I mean,
not normally ever used in combat, so it's not written like that. Like, it's almost like, when would you ever? And this is literally the only time when you're like, I could see offensively using this spell.
I mean, I could have just done a second attack then.
Well, no, but you make the attack roll to do the touch and cast the spell. But, you know, I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, DC 14.
Then I pass, and I will answer him as such. I have known nothing of what was going on here today. I came here as a man of arms and nothing else. But I do look forward to resolving it.
Delightful. He goes, are you a spy master? Are you a murderer?
Me?
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
You can't lie.
No.
He goes, I appreciate the question mark. Of the enforced honesty. Did you?
I mean, I say,
this?
I say no because out of character, I haven't really fleshed out my character enough to know. But I'm gonna
You're
go
my
ahead and
spy
say
master.
no. Did I prefer the term Master Inquisitor. Thank you very much. I had nothing to do with this, sir.
Well, you're the only ones who responded, which is very normal, actually.
You're my economics advisor.
I mean, economics advisor, yes.
He tries
Spy
to
master,
say
I
that.
don't know
He
what you're
goes, I'm
talking
his...
Well, you were being honest. You prefer being called the Inquisitor, so.
Yeah. Yes, he's my spy master.
He goes, very good. So do you know, you don't know anything about them?
Not yet.
Oh, what an
That's
answer.
what I'd like to hear. He goes, and this... And you notice on his blue medallion, one of the sections on the leaf, it had this wrap, and you see it. It also has these whorls on it, like these circle parts, where it looked like part of the stone that is wrapped, this blue azure stone, and part of it cracks and blackens. Yes. Well, that was short-lived. Well,
What is that, if you
Welcome
don't
to
mind
the
me
party.
asking?
it's a cheat. It lets you break some rules. And the first
Oh.
rule is casting in this house.
Whoops.
This house is cursed.
Oh.
Hates magic.
I could probably do something about that some other time.
It's very specifically cursed. Maybe. Perhaps. But. But. It's neither here nor there. I was raised in this house, and this is my house. And it affords me some protection that magics go awry here. In some ways, it's worse than simply not working. People try it and give themselves away. Now that said, it's currently weaker than it should have been, if you will pardon me. And he goes, and he begins to work at a small table with a marble inset. And he begins spinning various marble plates. He goes, yes. So, I do not know what happened, or why someone tried to kill me, or if I was necessarily the target. The lairs are an odd choice.
Yes.
I have no idea of the girl's intentions. Unfortunately, my
Oh.
zone of truth has died.
The
early.
Lairs, you mean the Ask family?
Yes.
I can. Oh,
The Lairs.
no, I can't.
I would have expected something from them. They're always scheming.
Yes, I can't.
And,
I would.
and getting caught in other people's schemes because of it. Though this is not their type. They like their assassins and they like their poisons. Magic, they don't care for.
I would like to use my Rod of the Pact
honesty.
Keeper's charge to give me another Warlock spell slot.
All right.
It would be an action in combat. I can cast Detect Thoughts if we would like to question her.
And he goes,
That combined with the Zone of Truth may be quite effective.
it would have been if the Zone of Truth was still here.
Oh, ooh.
The house ate it. Also, the house is rather voraciously eating spells. Don't expect long spells to last long. He says, all right. This is the only one I have. Drink, eat, please. Do you care for anything in particular? Tradition be fucking damned. You are my guests now. You're under my wardship, not the king. All
Thank you.
rights and lights are off. You are not here at these nobles' behest. You are now investigating them. No one will be leaving. The walls that can lock this place have been activated. They are both a protection and a trap. Likely, well, by design to keep me here, should I attempt to take over. The kingdom, they work, relatively. But on the other side, they keep people out and people in. I want to know who caused this. I don't trust anyone here. I don't trust anyone not here, either. We have the problem of we'll need to ensure that everyone here is innocent before anyone goes.
Huh.
Now, this... 6 more uses. Lucky number. Most things that are useful I've used up, frankly. I regret that I won't be much help in the way of spells. Partially, I'd like to keep them for myself. I don't like to run completely dry. If you'll excuse me, most people try to kill me on a regular basis. This happens when you make as many enemies as possible, it seems. That said, I will have to trust you. You're at least swift to answer calls to help, and you won't be getting out until I'm satisfied.
Perhaps an abundance of magic won't be necessary, at least immediately.
Yes.
That would be good. Now, what do you know of the families here?
I got this.
And I will say, all of the families except the kings, all the families here are the ones that are on the sheet right now.
Oh, more so than just the ones we've met.
Oh, actually, that's true. There are more here. Most of the ones on the sheet.
Of the
He
ones
says-
we've met, we met the Von Hex family. They're interesting people. I know they like arcane power. They seemed very interested in the things we were holding in the keep at Silver Run Manor. They very much enjoy family loyalty, but they also hoard arcane power, which is why they really want to buddy up to me.
Yes.
That's
Now they're
them.
both
They're-
here. That's suspicious in both directions, in my. Not trust
Aw.
child. She's the clever one.
Yes, she, that
The
dress
older
is
one's more
something.
blunt. He's more honest. he'll kill you. The younger one will get you to kill yourself doing what she wants.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Frankly, she's just my type, but much too young.
We also met the Neko family.
Ah, yes.
They were very interested in Nidna here being a cleric of Wasik and all.
They were quite questionable about you at first until the rumors spread that your man-at-arms was their words were Templar of the Faith.
I puff out my chest in pride.
We can't see you puff
Yeah.
out your chest because you're wearing a chest plate.
Fine.
It's
Standing
stretchy.
more erect.
You just hear armor go clink, clink, clink. By the Anyway, take that as you will. But they seem to have been shifted at least towards your side. They don't
Yes.
love commoners rising, but they seem to appreciate commoners who had been convinced they had very traditional values.
I saw the Thrall family. We didn't really get to meet them.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't really get to meet them. They have some problems with some friends of ours. But
Did they? That I hadn't heard of. I know they are no great love. Something about some other power you follow.
oh, yeah, that's me.
Yes, I knew they took issue with that.
Sprocket will also hold up his lute and point to Herska's signature and say, also this guy. They apparently aren't a big fan of him. Which is odd because
I have no idea who that is. Who is that?
Herska, he and his band of followers helped us when we were down in the fungal forest.
More of the rat catcher. Sorry. I see.
A paladin
Rare.
of Xanadu.
Ah, yes.
Extra rare. Now?
Yep.
Pardon. He writes down a note, rips it off, throws it into a fire.
I hope no harm will come to them. They are good acquaintances.
Of course not.
Insight.
All right, what'd you get?
Wait.
Yeah, I rolled a
wait.
natural 20.
Oh, well.
Unbelievably believable. He's definitely on the money on that. And he says,
it's
was
way lower
merely
than that. It was a 9.
sending off a message to someone. One of the few things this house can't eat. Now,
We met the Von Vrogels, Eben Von Vrogels. They're a fun bunch.
Yes. You met, yes.
Gwali
They
and Dory.
deigned to send us there to.
They're not the nobles of the family, are they?
They're in the family. The Great Mothers rarely see any. Though they've taken an interest in you, apparently.
Yeah,
Some
we...
dealings before. And, well, you are in their realm.
we may have encountered some of their estranged family previously.
We
I've
dealt
heard
honestly and fairly with them.
that's a terrible idea, and you should definitely do that again. But not when I'm around. No.
And then we met the Yeoman family. Not a fan. Really not a fan.
I get the feeling that the opinion is mutual.
Yep.
Don't know why.
Oh, I suppose we met the Hero family as well.
Yes,
he was
they
our advisor.
Tonight. What
Yo-
was the
Jotun Hero.
hero's? What was his opinion of you?
As far as I could tell, he liked me. He did not say otherwise.
Yes.
I could tell he was a bit bookish.
I retired early to deal with some business. Obviously, as you can see, attempting to get a little bit done at your event. Seriously, you eat and drink. You're probably not going to get much of a chance for this. And he
Is
sits at
this
the table.
considered a short rest?
Yes. I will allow it. Eben von Verogels.
Yep. What about him? Dwarves?
Dwarves. Low on the family. Barely diplomats, mostly here for show. No one here to make any deals or work any work. All that despite every family going to be here.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed for all this show and pomp and circumstance, and
Things
me
went a
having to
bit
show.
wrong. I'm starting to think they went a bit wrong on purpose.
So the families who aren't here: Sheeta family, Kako family, Casta family, Eben family, Ballerine family looks at the elf on the ground, doesn't say anything. The lair of Scrod, and well,
The Lairs were not here yet. Well, not in person. Though they were here earlier in the day. They brought the terrible menagerie. Provided, I should say. So, they're not
We never got
actually
to see
here
that.
yet. What? Oh, you hadn't.
I was on my way. We were on our way out when we heard the screams and just
Something
Kinda
tells me
sad.
we should investigate that at some point. Could be related.
Yes. So the Lairs are missing. Not here, though they haven't been completely absent. Say, you spoke with the thralls.
of Thrall. Yes, we did.
The Ebens are missing. The Ebens are drunk.
Eben von Vrogel.
And the Eben family. Not the Eben von Vrogel family. The Eben family.
God, how do you keep that straight? That's so.
One of them is
By
literally
looking at
a
the
bunch of hags, and the other one are a bunch of savages from the Southlands. It's actually rather easy once you meet them, trust me.
Fair.
The trick is... He closes the door and he goes, the real trick is they're my two favorites. They're the only ones I think I'd actually trust. Because I know they're going to stab me in the back, because they're probably going to do it to my face.
Hmm.
So how?
The Ask family had a representative here, and I believe one of the nobles made it by now. You'll have to check.
And of course, this lady here was part of the retinue, I had imagined.
Yes. She came earlier, and I had some dealings with the Ask family. Specifically, they were to bring many of the supplies. They were assisting with provisions for the feasts. And they were also to provide many of the guard, including to this event.
If you don't mind my asking, did you witness her turn?
Yes. Pours
Were you
another
two
drink.
talking at the time?
Indeed.
And
We were.
again, if you don't mind my asking, what were you talking about? I understand some
If
of
you
it
must
might be
know,
privy.
I was attempting and succeeding at getting certain elements of a trade schedule and certain elements of some contraband that I was looking to get a hold for reasons.
Were you in any sort of dispute? Did she seem angry at
everything
all?
was pretty much going as planned.
Could there
She
have
had no
been
interest in sending it to me, giving it to me whatsoever, because she probably knew what I wanted it for, but I was getting out where they kept it, so I could steal it.
could, and pardon me among the casters with us, I'm but a ranger, can a magic be triggered on a condition, like a turn in lycanthropy from either by trying to divulge the wrong secret or at the use of a certain word?
Good. This house did not seem to react as normal.
Huh.
What I found
Could she have been cursed against
when
the
it
curse in the
happened,
house?
I remember distinctly, I looked away towards something out of the corner of my eye, like a blue flash. I turned to see behind me when she doubled over.
Where would that have been? What can you show us where you were looking, trying to look when it happened?
I was leading them into the dining room. No one was to be in there until we were all seated. Most people were away. The servants had set everything up already. Of course, there was no seated dining, but that was where a great majority of the drinks were coming from, and I intentionally was breaking tradition this year against everyone's knowledge, and I was going to have a proper feast. Frankly, mostly to spite the Neko family, who've been quite annoying.
So,
And I thought, since rumors had properly spread that this was going to be completely traditional with no dinner, catching you off guard might be interesting.
you said the blue flash happened while you were leading her into the dining room?
I had
Can you,
turned while speaking to her. It occurred to my right. As I walked in, I was looking to my left, so behind me, but I noticed the flash on much of the silverware, and it caught my attention, and I turned. And as I said, when I turned back, she was doubled over. I went to retrieve some wine, thinking it might alleviate the pain or something. Also, a cloth to wring in case she was having fits, and again, chewing on her tongue. I've seen that before in one of the families. They have spells writhe on the floor. Then, well, you probably heard. the rest of it.
Yes.
Indeed.
So the flash was on the silverware. Conrad, do you still have that silverware on you?
I would imagine I probably still do.
To be fair, it was probably the metallic silverware reflecting the blue light.
There.
I suggest we look.
I would expect.
Where was she standing? Was she standing like behind you?
She was to my left.
And you
Are we
saw the-
in?
Go ahead.
We're in the dining room now, correct?
We're in his
You're
room.
upstairs in his private quarters. The
Okay.
dining room is actually where you had your fight.
All right.
And he says it's a simple dining area, not actually meant for so many people. I expected to have various families come in. I was going to make them wait in line, so they'd be good and irritated before talking to you, and it'd be good fun for me. I'd apologize if it wasn't funny.
So kind.
Oh no, I get it.
Was there anyone else on this floor at the time?
On this floor, or the one below? Not that I know of.
Even servants?
Most of the artwork is downstairs. This is mostly guest quarters. Of course, there is some, but we intentionally left the seating downstairs. My intent was to make everyone stand if they walk. But there were a few. The musicians were up here originally. The acoustics in the one area, they echo down into the courtyard and down the both stairs from the sitting room where I normally take court when I have to.
Would it be possible to rouse this lady from the Ask family, you think? Does anyone have any smelling
there's-
salts?
Perhaps. I'll see what I have. Meanwhile, if you need to interrogate or speak with anyone, let me know. Actually, don't let me know. You have run of the house now.
Wouldn't
You have
be a-
my medallion. Use
I
it as a symbol of authority.
Oh,
I
hello. I didn't
suggest
realize you
we-
gave that to me.
I suggest
Yes.
we wait to speak with this lady before pursuing any additional
He says, very good.
inquiries. And investigate the dining room as well.
He says, allow me. And he lifts a small silver bell. And then he puts it back down. Normally, I would trust my servants endlessly. But given that something has happened in my home, I won't today. It would be very unlikely it was them. They were very clever and figured out how to get out of certain trusts, but I suppose if I died quickly enough, they might have thought they were safe. Still, better safe than sorry. I shall attempt to rouse her myself. You'll excuse me. And
We will
he
investigate the
enters
dining
room
room.
and closes the door behind him.
Yep.
And
Well, at least Pascal will move to the dining room. At
yes,
this point.
he
That seems reasonable.
picks a robe that has been tossed over one of the chairs up in with him.
By the way, if we took a short rest, you may have noted I rolled for hit dice to recover some HP.
Okay. Got it.
And that actually gave me
Ooh.
19. So I'm back to 43 out of 45.
Nice.
You have more HP than your tank.
You have more armor.
4 more.
That's a lot.
That's 20%.
I do have the best plate.
You do. And you can't be
Uh,
caught flat-footed.
Well, should we go down and inspect the dining room?
Oh, I think it's just the adjacent room.
No.
No, we're on a
downstairs.
second floor.
Oh,
Yes, you've gone
I
up
see.
to the 3rd floor. You fought on the 2nd.
Understood. Then yes.
All right. Let us inspect the dining room. I'd like to... How are you with investigations, Pascal? I have never
What-
had to partake in one.
You might say it's a hobby of mine.
Well then. Sorry, that was rude.
Pascal will walk in and immediately sort of wander over to in the general direction, I believe, and to the right, and then look for something that may have caused some kind of flash.
All right, give me a investigation then.
Would you like help? Advantage.
Sure.
Can I help him to give him advantage?
Yeah.
I'm doing this the hard way around. Well,
Well.
I'm glad. Thanks for the advantage.
All right. You walk over to the right and you find many things. There's scattered silverware and things like that all over. But you find one vase that has exploded into pieces on the far corner. And everything is covered in water. Like everything is wet from it. And pottery seems to be everywhere. And it radiates out from the corner. And it radiates all the way out. It doesn't splash up against the wall as if it'd been hit. It's as if the vase exploded outward.
That's interesting. While they're doing this, I'm eating.
Yeah, Conrad's having a moment.
I would
got
love to
literally the
cast
bowl of
detect magic
potatoes
right now, but I
Sprayed
can't.
into it. What's that?
I would love to cast detect magic right now, but I don't think I should or can.
You have
Um,
6 spells you could cast amongst your party.
Looking through let's hold off on that just at the moment. What visually inspecting where the vase was, do I see anything like basically looking for maybe components of something that don't seem to match the vase? Do I see anything like that sifting through the debris?
Give me a perception.
And we should perhaps check over the woman as well.
William was going to take care of getting her awake, but yes, I should agree. We should search her.
If one of you, preferably Nidna, who's more familiar with curses, would like to do so, it'd be my suggestion that he look at how she may have become cursed. I find it unlikely, or at least it's a possibility that she is not truly involved in this.
Unwilling.
Yes. I don't know much about how curses affect people and turn them into werewolves, but if there's a way to know how it was done to her, that might reveal something.
All right, I'll take a look at her.
I would like to risk it and cast Detect Magic.
Hang on, I haven't done my perception check yet. If you'd like
Okay.
to at least wait and let
Yes.
me do that.
I will, that'll give me, because I don't expect to have long to look around.
How do a 19
That's
do?
a 19.
Jesus.
All right. So you're looking around, and you're feeling through, and you weed through it, and this vase appeared to have held an array of flowers. You begin picking out, and something sticks in your thumb. You pull out a piece of curved glass.
A piece of curved glass. Does it look like it's a fragment of something?
Yes, it's definitely broken and shattered. And the inside has rough patches. Like the interior of the curve has rough places on the glass.
Does this
do
look... Oh, sorry, do you show it to us?
Oh, absolutely. I show it to you in particular.
Does this
Anything
look
you recognize?
like the etchings we saw on the glass
It's
in the town?
It could be. It's a striking resemblance.
Etchings, you say?
Yes, we
Though
had
the pattern is different.
It's a different spell.
We may have our well, it's not really a
We-
smoking gun, is it? We may have our smoking wand.
Ha.
If we
Uh,
named episodes, this episode would be called The Smoking Wand.
God, it is named the Smoking Wand now.
So tell me about these etchings. This
This
must have
is-
been before I joined you.
This is old magic. Nidna, can you turns? I'm assuming Nidna's just got a mouthful of like turkey leg or something.
Mashed potatoes.
Sure, mashed
Nidna,
potatoes.
Or turkey gravy all over mashed potatoes.
Can you
They're specifically mashed yam.
remove your helm and show him your tattoos? Because I believe those were the same kind of markings as the etchings were, correct?
I believe.
Or am
so.
I?
Right. So, Ninda's, are you taking off your helmet?
Yes, I am.
These you may have these are different, obviously, but the same style.
Where did you
Ninda,
get those?
I need a Constitution save.
Give
Uh-oh.
who needs a Constitution save?
Nidna.
Oh.
No. Oh no.
7.
Your tattoos all flood and swarm into like near your eyes and near your face. You feel extremely tired suddenly. Everyone sees this happen and they race and change across his face. First of all, give me a wisdom save.
I'm assuming this is still just Nidna.
Yes.
Oh.
26, not 20.
You do not sleep for the rest of the day.
Huzzah!
Way to call it a food coma.
Is there any possibility you're reacting to being close to this? Why don't you back away?
Or will you back away from him?
Well, I assume there's many more shards on this table that I certainly don't have.
Or put your
I
helmet
will.
back on.
I will remove myself from the vicinity.
Nidna. You hear a voice in your head that simply says, "Fight with honor."
Yeah,
Huh.
maybe leaving the general area, but yeah, stay where we can see you.
We don't know that happened.
I was going to say that before Keeper said anything. I swear to God, I'm not the
I
sort to
see.
metagame.
Like,
Seems reasonable. Also,
told him to
nice
back
natural
off.
20, Nidna. Way to unlock the next stage of your curse in 2 different ways.
Aha!
So good luck with your Constitution save tomorrow morning.
I would
Thank
like
you.
to cast detect magic.
Before you do, where did this come from?
I was going to use this to attempt to find more fragments.
They may not be necessary. Knowing what it is and where it came from would be beneficial to me. And honestly, even out of character, I can't remember where you guys got these from. I was not playing it.
It was okay, do you remember the town where everyone was asleep?
I like started playing again right at the end of that, but I can't remember what
Yeah.
town it was.
He
This
like
was
Sister's
joined
Port.
after
months.
that.
Sister's Port, yeah.
Yes.
It's the one where we chased the assassin asshole
Assassin.
around, and Nidna ended up dunking him. No, Eitri ended up dunking him because Eitri had hilarious monk speed.
Yes.
Any idea where that is on the map? What province?
Sisters, it is in South Tricola. The islands. Oh. That's getting written down.
Yeah.
It is, except it's actually on your political map. It's in South Tricola, South Akatopa. 2 islands are Akatopa, and yeah. South Tricola it's actually just above South Tricola. Like just above the peninsula. It is right near where the peninsula narrows. If you're wondering which family controls it, I'm going to have to reopen the image and remind myself.
Yes, I'm trying to find the peninsula here. Like the one that Thrall is on.
Well, that's that big peninsula. But there's the large marked out area. That's the fungal forest, by the way.
All right.
Oh. We'll be in town. That's a cool idea. The Kako family.
Thank you.
Oh, so it's in King's Seat.
Oh, there it is. I actually see it now. Fantastic. Thank
Yes.
you. All right.
Left it. All right, that's
God, thank you for making this map worth my time. It was like, honestly, part of the reason for my scrabbling tonight was I spent much too much time on this map.
The Kako family, they don't seem particularly, to my recollection in studying the families, they don't seem particularly malicious. More unfortunate, but definitely something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I don't quite know what to that's good to know. I don't think they had a connection to that since it just happened in their province and then one of their towns kind of got screwed because of it, but
Everything is valid until proven otherwise.
I agree. It is something that many people probably don't know. It's a connection they would not make.
Let me ask
around.
you, it may actually still, well, I think it's safe to assume that whatever this was caused her to turn into a werewolf. I suppose the detect magic still would prove that if you're up to doing it.
Sure,
I
I'll
think
try
we
it.
have seen fairly clear evidence of that already.
As
Well,
much as I would like to continue this, I have to go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
I hate
past
cutting
9.
you off, Siege. I
Gotcha.
apologize, but I need to go.
No, I didn't realize how late it was.
Yeah, that was my
Ah.
only.
We got
Unfortunately,
sunk
with all the
into a
problems
murder
we're finding.
mystery.
I was going to ask if we were able to go late, but if we are not, then we will not.
Honestly,
Scenario
I
back
could-
at 2 a.m.
I could see this taking a whole evening, actually. Anyway, so
Yeah, I was about to
I'm
say.
fine with it.
Yeah, nope. This could easily be another game. So
And it will be.
On
It'll be
that
next
note-
week.
we'll see you all next week. I guess
Good
we know
night.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
I guess I don't get to murder all of your friends yet.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to murder all of your friends. The best
Oh, the
laid plans.
murder. It's certainly still afoot.
I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying this.
I am really
Indeed.
looking forward to this.
Cool. That's
Intrigue.
pleases me. All right. So, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll let all of these daring gentlemen go. Yes, I don't know if we'll be able to play more R&D Revengineers next weekend or not yet. But I'd like to finish that off. We will figure that out and post something about that. After that,
Twitter,
it
I'm
may
assuming?
become- What's that?
On Twitter, I'm assuming.
Yes. All our announcements will be on Twitter. I'm going to try and also get better about posting all of our announcements on the website soon as well. Which is a thing we need to use more.
Yes.
But yes, it will be on both places. And if it's not, someone yell at me. Other than that, it's going to be Ben on Tuesday again. Jazz is off, and I think I'm going to play because I actually had a lot of fun last Wednesday. So I think I'm going to be covering for Jazz.
Thanks.
And then it'll be, back here on Saturday. Something's gonna be happening in my house, of some sort. So maybe it's D&D, maybe it's me screaming at a wall in Secret of Mana about how crap it is, and I hate it. But either way, we'll be doing something then. Then Siege Friday night, and back here again to solve a murder mystery, and hopefully everyone will not die. They might though, especially since I had so much fun almost killing everyone in RD&D.
Renee.
Oh, jeez.
That was so delightful and exciting. But I think deadly encounters from here on out.
Good.
Encounters
Good.
as traps sounds like a delightful idea.
God, I need to get magic weapons.
Yeah.
And silver
uh,
arrows.
I'm going to be honest. That was one of those encounters that's like, it was listed as being easy. But the instant it started, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't try and beef this up. But yeah, the remove curse. Amazing. Literally not written in there at all. I should have made it an attack roll. But yeah, I mean, you still had to make the Arcana check and other things. So, but an attack roll would have maybe been wise in hindsight. But that's fine. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. And we will see you all next week.
Talk to you then. Be well,
Have
everyone.
a great night, all.